Hey folks, Homer Barr back here on the show floor in the behind closed doors for Rocksmith, the demo, and I'm just going to defer to you guys. Go!
Thanks, man. So today we're going to talk about the all-new Rocksmith 2014. I'm going to talk right into the camera. That's how you get today. Everything has been rebuilt from the ground up to give you the greatest learning experience that's going to take somebody who's never touched a guitar before through to being able to play songs from some of their favorite artists like Aerosmith, Oasis, Alice in Chains, Smashing Pumpkins, and a whole load more that we haven't announced yet. All the way through to playing that, all the way through to being a real musician, being able to improvise with our all-new session mode that we're actually going to demo live right now. So, when we were doing Rocksmith, we had this cool amp simulation stuff that let you hear what you were playing with your real guitar right through your speakers. We've massively improved that, and we were like, what are we going to do? How are we going to make this cooler? And people said, could you play with a click? And we're like, playing with a click's boring. It's just like, kick, kick, kick. Right, guys? Yes, exactly. And then we're like, hey, we could do backing tracks. And we're like, yeah, backing tracks are available free on YouTube. We want to pay money for stuff you can get free?
Nah, hell no.
No, me either. So our audience is a bit more savvy than that, right? So we're like, what do other video games have that we don't have? What could we do to make this experience better? And we were like, AI. You know, Assassin's Creed has AI. You know, South Park has AI. Christ, everybody else has AI. We should have AI. We're like, cool. What's AI going to do? Play the drums. So right now, I have a virtual musician, an AI, sitting at a virtual drum kit, just waiting for Nick to play.
I like that. I like that.
So right now, the moment Nick started playing, our drummer joined in, because this is a simulation of a live jam experience. This is not a static backing track. So as Nick plays gently, the AI is going, hey man, he wants to play chill. I'll play chill too. But if Nick starts to play harder and ramp this up, the drummer ramps up too. And he's not just turning up the volume, he's hitting the drums harder. He is changing the patterns, because that's what a real drummer would do. And if you build AI, you want it to be like a real person. So we're like, this is cool, let's ship it. We're like, well, hang on, we've got until October. Let's calm this down. Let's see what else we can do. Could they play other instruments? Yes. So Nick's going to grab a preset band because it's quick, and he's going to dive straight in. The thing is, if you're playing with a preset band, you need to know what notes to play. So Rocksmith is going to take you and teach you about every single aspect of playing the guitar, everything you need to know. So by the point you'll start going in here, it will teach you about these are the good notes. Simple stuff. You play any of those notes, they will sound good. Nick, play one of those notes. Our harmonicity meter giving you real-time feedback on do you sound good. So it's nice and smooth because he's playing the right note. But if he plays a bum note, it craps out. We give you feedback for how you sound in your ears through your eyes, because that increases the chances of you understanding it, training you, building up your confidence. Now I'm going to step back, shut up for a moment and let Nick play. These are AI guys, they're going to think, they're going to make decisions, they're going to be choosing what to play. So they're going to drive changes in the music, they're going to drive you to solo, they're going to do breakdowns, they're going to live and react based on your playing, because they are your band. They do whatever the hell you tell them to, which is pretty cool, and they don't turn up late or not at all. So, we're like, this is cool, Nick can play, we know this, we've seen it. He's done all the lessons, he's played a few songs, he's taken the tutorials teaching about session mode. So now what does he want to do? He wants to do whatever he wants. So he's going to dive in and he can change individual instruments. It's not even locked bands. When I say it's not a static backing track, nothing's static. He can change the volume on each one. He can change the balance, the pan left to right. He can change the key, the scale, the complexity. That's how much the AI are going to push you to do more. He can change the tempo. He can change the groove. We even simulate the natural slip away from the perfect beat that happens when a real musician is trying to play along. You don't get this on YouTube. It's kind of worth more than that. And for our last piece, Nick's changed a few settings, and he's got his scale a little more complex now. Obviously, he's learned about this through the game. He can shift position to see every position on the neck. He can even zoom all the way out to show you the entire fretboard. Now, this scares me. I'm not here yet. Okay, I'm still learning. This is like, this feature's cool. Don't show people, it's scary. But for the guys that do play, they're like, yes, that's what I want. So you zoom back in, keeping it simple. The AI's ready to go. He's changed some stuff. Super fast. Everything goes super fast. And he's going to change the mood. It's still too fast. Let's slow it down a little more.
Right? Completely different than the last band, right?
It's Rocksmith, baby. So what we just wanted to show you in our very short time, just the amazing diversity, amazing unparalleled control that you have here with Session Mode in 2014. This is just a hint of what's to come. We have changed everything, revamped based on the feedback we received, based on everything that we heard. He's just switched to Marshalls. That's kind of cool, right?
Sick.
So Rocksmith's going to be coming this October. It's going to be on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PC, and Mac.
That was incredible, guys. Thank you so much. Man, I have nothing else to say. You guys summed it up. Thanks again. That's Rocksmith 2014. You heard the release date. Let's throw it back to the stage.